Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Our motion today is, as a middle-class parent, this house will support their children's choice to prioritize formal education in favor of pursuing digital creative skill or career. Ladies and gentlemen, basically the government team have 2 point arguments, which are the first, principally the right type of parenting, and the secondly, maximization of agency and opportunities. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to know that the first, principally the right type of parenting. Government teams state that in this case, the role of parents is to support what is the choice of their children to develop their creativity, and also they talk about the people, especially children itself, who don't like formal education and monotone jobs. So they need to choose, and we know that we live in a situation with different globalization. But you have to know, ladies and gentlemen, every decision that was made by the children always has to go through the parents. And not all digital platforms that are produced are good to be consumed by the children, especially underage children. The second point from the government team, they state that maximization of agency and opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, the government team also mentioned that because of the hierarchy of the workplace, it will cause a different path of career. But we have to know, ladies and gentlemen, the government team also have to know that there is a benefit if there are hierarchy of the work career. It's because to trigger the children to be more aware of the globalization or competition that they will have face in the future life. And then, ladies and gentlemen, when the government team state that maximization of agency and opportunities through the work of place, it means that the government team do not think about the life of the children itself, because the children do not have the same portion of creativity. And then, ladies and gentlemen, government team haven't give a clear explanation about the children itself. So we from the opposition team assume that they are talking about the children from all age. In our motion today, state that as a middle-class parents, this house will support their children's choice to prioritize formal education in favor of pursuing digital creative skill or career, for example, content creator, audiovisual design, and etc. We from the opposition team totally disagree with this motion. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, because in this modern era, we must be able to compete not only with the people around us or around our environment, but also we have to be able to compete with other people around the world, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, basically, according to the government team state before about the digital creative skills, actually cannot show to us that it will done by all of the children. This is because the children should always follow what their parents ask them to do, and all the decision making by the parents are followed by their children. It means, ladies and gentlemen, when the government team state that the role of the parents to support their children's choice, it means that this is the wrong decision, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we from the opposition team totally disagree with this motion. Basically, we have 2 point arguments, ladies and gentlemen. The first, ladies and gentlemen, formal education has their own curriculum. And the second is digital creative skill will not be always promised for the continuing life, ladies and gentlemen. Starting from the first, formal education has their own curriculum. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know that formal education as a principle or basic for learn, ladies and gentlemen. This is because when the students or the children get the formal education, they will learn about many things. For example, they can read, writing, or etc. So this can be the basic knowledge or basic skills to them to develop their life, ladies and gentlemen. And also, ladies and gentlemen, students have right to choose what they like to study, ladies and gentlemen. For example, when they will be a doctor, so they can choose many lessons to support their creativity and their skills to get their education, ladies and gentlemen. And also, formal education has several choice of subject that might be interesting to study, and the students can choose this subject based on their skills or their abilities, ladies and gentlemen. It's also similar to the principle of Merdeka Belajar, ladies and gentlemen. Besides that, in formal education, there is a character building for their students. And also, ladies and gentlemen, you can imagine that when the students or the children have the skills, especially their creative skill, use their creativity, but they don't have the good character, ladies and gentlemen, it will have a negative impact to their life, ladies and gentlemen. For example, when they can use well the digital platform or the technology, they can know more about the promiscuity of they can know more about the technology, but they don't have the good character to use this technology wisely or not use this technology well. It have a negative impact to their life, ladies and gentlemen. For example, they can access anything from internet, social media, and etc. through this technology, but they cannot choose that these things good or not to their life. But through this action, ladies and gentlemen, it will brings negative impact to the character condition of the students itself, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, when the students or the children do not have a good character building starting from now, ladies and gentlemen, it will cause negative impact to the young generation of our country, ladies and gentlemen. What will be happen in our country if our young generation have bad character, especially in the globalization era or in the competition era? So it will have negative impact to our state, our nation future, ladies and gentlemen. The second point, ladies and gentlemen, digital creative skill will not be always promised for a continuing life, ladies and gentlemen. Skill or ability by using creativity like content creator and etc. cannot promise that the people's life will be better, ladies and gentlemen. When they go to viral, it's just temporarily and not in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. And it will have a positive impact. It's just temporarily, ladies and gentlemen. It means that digital creative skills will not support people to fulfill their daily needs or their daily life, or cannot guarantee the better future life, ladies and gentlemen. And also, not all of the digital platform accessed by the children is safety to use, ladies and gentlemen. When children do not use well or wisely to use this digital platform or technology, it will have an impact, especially negative impact on their life, and it will brings negative effect to our country, ladies and gentlemen. For example, the children will sensitively buy sensitive content like pornographic or drug and etc. and another content. It will have an impact, especially negative impact to the character of the children itself, ladies and gentlemen. It back to the rule of the parents itself. When the parents give their children more free to choose their education about their self-education or formal education, it means that the parents already brings wrong decision, ladies and gentlemen. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, this is because the rule of the parents are not good in especially to give the children opportunities to choose what their life, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, starting from formal education has their own curriculum, or formal education have a character building for students, and digital creative skills will not be always promised for the continuing life. This is can prove, ladies and gentlemen, when the parents give the opportunities to the children to choose their life. It means that the parents already have the wrong decision to make their children life will be bad, ladies and gentlemen. And also, digital creative skill will not be always promised for the continuing life, because the digital not all of the platform, especially digital platform, ladies and gentlemen, are good to the children. So that's why we from the government opposition team totally disagree with this motion that state that as a middle class parents, this house would support their children's choice to prioritize formal education in favor of pursuing digital creative skill or career. That's all from me, and thank you.